Good day, guys. Welcome back to KFX. Don't worry. Welcome back to KFX, your go-to channel for market insights and forex education. So what I have for you guys today is USD right? I think USD is about to do something. But without further ado, let's get into it. As you all know, we start on our monthly time frame. We start on our monthly, then we go to our weekly, then we go to our daily, and those are known as our directional time frames. Those time frames give us our direction, right? So, uh, as you all know, we have to start looking for our key support and resistance levels, right? Let me mark them out for you guys. This is where USDJPY is currently rejecting off of. So we know that on our monthly time frame, USDJPY is currently rejecting off of this support, right? So we know that we are currently impulsing from a major support. Let's drop down to our week. This will be a very short video. Yeah, don't be too long. I'll start making the videos shorter. But anyway, you can see the impulse right here. This came from our monthly time frame, right? We identified that. So let's try and keep finding like our key support and resistance levels. The lower we go. So on every time frame, we should be finding key support zones and resistance zones. But let me not say every. So the higher time frames, those key support and resistance levels are very important on higher time frames. As you go lower, they might get weaker, and they might get disrespected. So uh, like I said, the higher time frames are for our direction, and yeah. But no, my mouse stopped working. What's my mouse doing? It's all technical difficulties. But anyway, angeke balunga, angeke balunga. Uh, let's identify our key support zones and resistance zones here on our weekly time frame. Here's one that I see right now, and it came from this downtrend right here. It came from there. What am I doing? Let me fix. Yeah. So this was our downtrend. It was our previous high. Our previous high is where price came. Price came here to the high and rejected over to go lower. So then we know that we might be seeing a downtrend from here on out, since this is our weekly time frame, right? So price is stuck in between this zone here, which is our monthly support, which is this zone here at the bottom, and then our weekly resistance here. So price is currently faced with those two challenges, and now we need to wait and see what price will do, right? So let's drop down to our daily time frame to get a clearer understanding, a clearer picture. And the lower you go, the more candlesticks you'll see. So yeah, don't go too low. When you go lower than directional time frames, just know it's just for entry. Those are our entry time frames. So here on the daily, we can see that price broke a previous high to the downside. This impulse from our monthly time frame started an uptrend on our daily time frame. So that means price was making higher highs and higher lows, right? So let me just do this here and show you the uptrend that the price was making. Here's our uptrend. Here's our uptrend. Kept on making highs. Then now it came and broke this previous high to the downside and closed here. The logical step next will be a correction here and then an impulse to start our downtrend, to continue our downtrend. Right. I hope I'm making sense. So like I said, we see that price broke past our previous high, which is here. The next logical step after an impulse like this is a correction, because the market can't just move in a straight line. It has to have corrections and then an impulse, and then correction and an impulse at the previous, structure. So yeah, let's continue. So here on the daily, you can see that, okay, I'll say it once again, that here is our important area, and price just broke below. So the logical step here is this: retest, and then we enter here to keep going lower. Since price also closed inside of this zone instead of closing above, we know that, okay, we are selling, and it keeps breaking no structure to the downside. So for USDJPY, it's quite clear for me. Uh, the bias is sells for USDJPY, and yeah, this is where I'm gonna end it, guys. Yeah, I said this is gonna be a quick one. So please like, share, comment, subscribe. Uh, comment on whether you guys need any, tutorials, anything forex related. Comment down on what other pairs I should analyze for you guys, and yeah, stay tuned.